My quick ranking of all the live-action film Superman suits. Number 6, Superman and the Mole Men. In last place is the suit worn by George Reeves in the film Superman and the Mole Men. While Reeves was most famous for the adventures of Superman, which later featured a coloured suit, he debuted in Superman and the Mole Men in black and white. You of course lose a major element of the suit without the colours, and the suit can't compete with modern materials. But for one of the first ever live-action Superman suits from 1951, it looks pretty good and it is comic accurate. Number 5, the Superman Return suit. Brandon Routh's suit is based heavily on the Christopher Reeve suit because this was a pseudo continuation of that world. The material is modernized, keeping it sleek and simple, but I don't like the thick leather cape. It's no surprise considering the director's X-Men leather obsession. Thankfully, he let this suit actually have color. However, the colors do feel off. The blue is bold, but the red is dark and muted. They don't complement each other at all. I wish they'd kept the bright colors of the Reeve suit. I like the raised textured logo, but it feels way too small. The suit does a lot right, but every improvement has a counterpoint. Number 4, Zack Snyder's Justice League black suit. The suit looks cool, and that's thanks to the great core design it's color swapping from. However, it does lose the effectiveness of the comic black suit design, which is a lot simpler and cleaner. A big part of this comes from the fact that this suit didn't exist. It was all done through CGI because the studio wouldn't allow Snyder to use the black suit while filming until the Snyder Cut. For a suit created digitally, it looks incredible, but I think if a practical suit was allowed from the start, this could have been so much more and more comic accurate and striking. It's particularly missing the reflective shiny logo that we see in the comics, and that was even teased on Superman's coffin. Number 3, Superman 2025 suit. Coming into the top 3 is the newest Superman suit, and its biggest strength is how bright and bold it is. The colors pop, the vibe's slightly goofy and campy, and honestly, that's exactly the charm Superman needs. The trunks make a triumphant return, and they actually work. They break up the blue nicely, and they even have an in-universe explanation. There's comic influences like the logo with Kingdom Come and the New 52 with the collar cuffs and detailing line. What does hold it back is that thicker, loose-fitting material and the unnecessary detail lines. They just don't feel like Superman to me. There is a reveal in the film about his family and heritage, which kind of recontextualizes his logo, and it'll be interesting to see if that plays into things going forward. I hope this suit gets slowly amended over time because there's a great base here, which I think can get perfected. Number 2, the Man of Steel suit. Now we have Henry Cavill's suit worn across the films in the DCEU. It's a great modern adaptation of the suit. It's a genius design that managed to feel both new and modern while classic and Superman. It feels alien, it feels unique, it feels realistic, it reinvents the logo, it removes the trunks, but you see it and it's clearly Superman. Typically, I'm pro trunks, but I don't miss them here. It's the only suit that I think adding the trunks to actually detracts from the design, losing the sleek, streamlined look. This suit just looks cool, and it's the perfect Kryptonian style suit. However, I do prefer more traditional and earth-feeling suits, which is what holds it back from the top spot. Number 1, Superman the movie. Coming in at number 1 is Christopher Reeve's Superman suit, the most iconic Superman suit of all time. It's still an incredibly accurate adaptation. They didn't reinvent the look, they simply brought it to life. Bright colors, classic logo, belt, trunks, and even cape insignia. Everything from the comics is here. Sure, it's made from older materials, but that works for Superman. Superman has an old-fashioned charm, and this suit embraces it. And this suit, like Superman, is timeless, and so it comes in at number 1. If you enjoyed this, I've made a full-length video on my channel ranking all 17 live-action Superman suits, including the TV suits like Tyler Hoechlin, Brandon Routh's Kingdom Come, and even the first ever Superman suit.